right? I just want to talk about something real quick. You can see Rick right there. My sister drew that. It's pretty dope. I like that. But if you haven't watched Rick and Morty, you should. It's pretty. There's some stuff there you'd be like, oh shit, you know. But moving on. As you can tell from the title, cartoons are carbon people. Now I've discussed this before with the racy Warner Brothers cartoons, the ones that make you know color people into racial stereotypes, basically. But I made a video about that saying that some of us did have big lips. So them just looking at that is just making it more exaggerating because that's the way cartoons are. Cartoons are supposed to be exaggerated and expressionable, okay? But I want to tell you this. Characters like Popeye, Tom and Jerry, it's the Bugs Bunny, all these characters, Mickey Mouse and stuff like that, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Foxy, if you don't know those characters. But anyways, it doesn't matter. These are cartoon characters that are supposed to be resemble or supposed to be interpretation of color folk, of carbon folk, or so-called black and Afro-Hispanic folk. All right. So and look at Popeye. Look at Popeye. Look at the way he is. Look at the movie The Mask, also with Jim Carrey, wearing that mask and stuff like that, and can become literally a cartoon character. That movie resonated with me like a motherfucker. Why? Mainly because you most likely have seen your family members are like that, or you are like that yourself. Remember, guys, we can't get killed from a bullet. We can't get shot from a bullet. Now, I know some people might be like, oh, yes, we can, and this and that. Look, I'm talking about high vibration wise, when you're constantly vibrating high. Okay? If you're in fear or anything like that, of course you're going to take a bullet because you're scared. You're in that low vibration, that low density. If you're not in that low density, look, if you are a solid, you can get shot, but you can turn into a liquid and a gas and you won't get shot. Shoot water, see what happens. Still water, Seriously, try to shoot the air, try to shoot gas. Gas is all over the place, Gas is even here while we breathing, So we're going to become that very, very soon, And if you ever felt light, if you have it, then you have it. That's fine. But I've been feeling a little bit light lately, but also I've been feeling a lot of rage and anger and fury. For obviously the planet's trying to hype us up. The planet, the mother cosmos and the mother planet wants us to be warriors again. She doesn't want pussies to fight. She wants warriors to fight on her side, and that's what's happening. People that are feeling this rage and fury, even though they're like, "Oh, I'm not this type of person." It's supposed to be like that. Calm down, man. Don't be too worried. Don't be like, "Oh, I need to see a therapist and shit." Because me and my friend were discussing and shit like that. But I just knew in a higher knowledge that it's that's happening for a reason, right? And it's the reason is because it's happening to both of us, even though we might see different things and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. But still, it's happening to both of us, mainly because the planet is hyping us up. The planet is getting us ready for this battle that's going to happen soon. All right. If it's happening to me and to your other brothers and sisters, that's how you know you're close. Right. I made a video a while back saying that Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, Tiamat gave me the call saying that I don't have to do these videos anymore. I really don't. That's why you barely see me do these videos. And by November or something like that, I probably won't want me to do these anymore. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Mainly because, I probably want to talk about other stuff, that I want to talk to about. Sometimes when I have something in my head, I just want to get it out there. But going back to the cartoons, these cartoons, you see these cartoons getting destroyed and they don't die. That's for that's for a reason. And I want to point this out too. There was going to be a prequel / sequel to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I've talked about this too. There was a concept of Roger going to World War II, mainly because the government of the world, they knew that these cartoons can't get shot and they can't die. And if you watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit, there's only like one brother in that movie. And obviously Roger Rabbit is supposed to be a representation of all these cartoons are supposed to be a representation of color folk. That's why you barely see any color person now. Obviously, you put a brother in that movie, so to hint that Judge Doom is there, and then he takes advantage of the color man, which is also we to him taking advantage to the cartoons, even though Judge Doom is a cartoon himself, kind of like trying to be like Hitler or something like that. You know how they tell us in history of how Hitler is and stuff. It is kind of funny that they say that and then they make a cartoon character that's like that. But not to say that we didn't have brothers and sisters that were like that to our own kind. They were. They were. They wanted to be part of these fucking goddamn orcs. All right. Like I've said this countless of times. Look, they look beautiful. Some of them look sexy and shit like that. But you look at your own kind and be like, that looks sexy. They look beautiful. I want to be with them. You know, you got to think about that shit. All right. Some people don't want to think about that shit, but you have to, because these people want us to engage with them, even though they don't give a fuck about us. They just want us, again, going back, it's like a sick pleasure that they have. They want us to be a part of them while they want to kill us all at the same time. But moving on with that, look at some of the animated shows from Marvel and DC. You know, all those characters that they can do, like what Superman can do, Batman can do. We all know that. We all know that what Batman can do and Superman can do, we can do also. So why not look at these cartoon characters like Roger Rabbit or Bugs Bunny and be like, holy shit, that's us. That literally is us. It is. It's us. And I will show you a clip of a video. It's about it is about, you know, racist stereotypes and all that, but besides the point, look at a higher knowledge, basically. All right. So I will put it on. I think I have put it on in this channel before, but I'm gonna put it anyways. So let's see. Because if you haven't seen the music video of the story of OJ, you should. It's by Jay-Z. But you should watch it. If you haven't watched it, I mean, if you have watched it, then you don't have to watch it again. If you know, but if you don't know, you should watch it. Type it in, you know, you'll find it. So I'm just trying to find the playlist that I made of showing people of some of the stuff that I found out with these cartoons. So hopefully I can find it in my playlist that I made, if I can find the playlist I made. I just have a lot of playlists around here. Okay, here we go. Oh, it was always here this whole time. Okay. All right, I'm just looking at the playlist now. I'm like, oh, I never put it here, but I did. Okay. So even Donkey Kong is supposed to be a representation of us. Now, and King Kong. But King Kong is something else. That's not animation. You could say Donkey Kong is animation because it's part of a video game. Video game animation is still animation, you know? So that's when people argue with the Lion King remake, they'll be like, oh, that's realistic. I'm like, it's called CGI animation. It's still animation. People are idiots sometimes, man. But okay, here we go. Let's go back here. So I want to show you this. So
this is Jay-Z's video, Story of OJ. The first time you see it, animation is pretty disturbing.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to reconnect and shit like that. But I go back to the video right now soon. I'm just putting the volume up here. So I don't want to. There we go. Trying to move that. Do that. Okay. Now we can continue on. Let's go.
For a reason. Shows fundamentally shape the history and language of animation. From the white gloves to the huge eyes and mouths to the violent explosions, our cartoons are chock full of imagery rooted in racist minstrelsy. Live minstrel shows began in early 19th century America.
Don't you forget those old N-men there. Oh, those comical N-men.
White people in blackface makeup pretended to
Now-
be caricatures of blacks.
Now I want to say this right now. Before I continue on with, it's funny that how come they couldn't just say nigga? They were calling us like that around that time, so what was stopping them from saying that? The reason I say that is because some of these Caucasian people do have respect for us. Not all of them, Because if it was like that, this planet wouldn't be the way it is right now. Just saying. Okay? But you think these Caucasians knew who we were? They did. Okay? What do you think they dress with blackface? They're trying to be like us, man. You can't be like us, man. You have to be born like us, baby. Not even born, because we weren't even born to begin with in a way. We were already created. We were already there. We made everything that's around here, people. You know? Even when Mama got conscious of herself, we were still there. Why? Because we were a part of her. Okay? So most people are like, but that sounds fantasy and everything like that. It sounds like something I hear in an anime or a Marvel or a DC movie. It's like, yeah, because it's true. You just contradicted yourself when you say, oh, it's like something I hear in a Marvel and DC movie. Yeah, it is. So maybe you should think more, and maybe think more outside the box and think that, oh, maybe this is actually true. I will do a video about the Titans and the gods too, because I definitely want to do that one day. Because I just love that story so much, and I feel like I haven't done really justice with that in this channel. But let's go back. Let's go back here. So I don't want this video to be too long, but here we go.
How would you like to go to work for me? Yeah, how much you gonna pay me, I hope?
By the 1840s, the minstrel show had become America's most popular art form and lasted into the early 20th century.
Okay, you see right there the word coon? Then you put a T on it, what it says, tune. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. This is not rocket science, man. Tune, coon. Come on, man. They knew. Why they called animation characters cartoons? They don't have to. They could have just called it what it's supposed to be called, animation. But they call it cartoons. Even people that look at anime, they still be like, oh, it's cartoons. Even though it's still animation. You know? But moving on.
Through the early years of animation,
Amen, brother.
minstrel shows provided animators with stock characters and themes that would have been very familiar to their audiences. Because of this, many early cartoon characters weren't just like minstrels. They were minstrels, with black bodies and faces with big white lips and eyes. And they aped the classic minstrel show, with big opening musical numbers and slapstick send-ups of well-known plays and stories. By the 1930s, live minstrel shows were on their way out, and their expression in cartoons became more self-conscious. Mickey Mouse had to literally black up to perform a minstrel send-up of Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Which makes no sense. I just pointed out that Mickey Mouse is a brother. It makes no sense if you're just doing blackface with blackface. You're a color person, and yet you're still going to do blackface. You know, some of our people still, not all, but I have seen some of our people do that. And I'm like, are you stupid? Now, it's not a lot. Trust me, it's not. It's rare. But I have seen it. And I'm just like, not in real life, but I've seen it on YouTube and shit like that. People being stupid and crap. And I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Are you good? Do you hate yourself? You know? Moving on. So here we go.
Long after the classic minstrel show faded from view, its vestiges remained in animation, even today.
Yep.
Take, for example, the white gloves worn by so many cartoon characters. That was an essential part of the minstrel costume, likely taken from the formal wear of slaves. And now, Nintendo portrays the white glove as a god of the cartoon universe, the ironically named Master Hand.
Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, but they made the white gloves to see through the fingers of the characters because their hands were black and everything like that. Because you couldn't see their fingers, so they had to make gloves and shit like that. Which, you're not wrong, but the minstrel shows were around that time too. And people that dressed like a color person, the white folks, had gloves on them too. So, obviously, the guy is literally, this orc right here was literally telling you that those minstrel shows, the animators looked at it and they We created that on animation. That's really it. That's really it. So when people complain about, oh, you know, the white gloves came and all that, I'm like, you guys are trying to spin around the conversation of saying that, oh, it really didn't start with the menstruals. It started with this. That's why animation with this and that. I'm like, are you good? Are you good? It's like you're trying to tiptoe to the fact that this is actually real and this is actually a fact. Stop tiptoeing it. All right? You tiptoeing it is literally denying that our people were more involved into this cartoon stuff than anything. Why? It's because these motherfuckers interpreted us in these cartoons. They know what we were. Look at Bosco. They call him the talking ink boy. He's ink boy. There's some people from Warner Brothers at that time that literally admit Bosco is a Negro boy. They're not gonna say he's an ink boy. They'll be like, ink boy. He's a Negro child. What the fuck? Even when you look on Wikipedia, they literally say Bosco is a Negro child. And that used to be the mascot for Warner Brothers at that time. So they knew what they were talking about. They knew what they were doing. You know? And Bosco, when you look at Bosco, all you have to put is ground ears, you know, and it's Mickey Mouse. It's not that hard. You know, so the animation that Bosco looks like is the same animation the way Mickey Mouse looks like, mainly because the people that worked with Warner Brothers and Disney at the time when they were together, they all knew the same animation style. They all knew each other. You know, they all sleep in the same bed, basically. So.
And that recurring cartoon explosion where the faces are charred was a direct reference to blackface makeup. Also, that's a bar of Swanee River playing in the background, the traditional minstrel song. Underlying this explosion gag is another, more profound dynamic with roots in minstrelsy. Repetitive.
Yeah, they keep trying to cut my stream here, and I'm almost done. I mean that, you know, done. So they try to cut this stream off, people, but here we go.
The historical American setting for such violence had been plantations, where masters saw no consequences to mercilessly beating and torturing slaves.
Yeah, until they found out that we couldn't get hit. Until, you know, eventually we did got hit. But trust me, there was a long time ago when they found out that that their bullets and their guns couldn't do shit. All right, grenades, atomic bombs, all of that shit came from us. The atomic bomb is us, believe it or not. So if they try to use the atomic bomb on us, guess what? It's not going to do anything. It's not. Oh, yes, it is. See, you balking like that just tells me you are stupid as fuck. Because you don't know your history. You don't know your own fucking anatomy, dude. You are Godzilla. What do you want me to tell you? You idiots. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be sitting here and be like, yeah, they did kill us and they make bullets out of us, but then deny that they don't use us as an atomic weapon. You have no idea how powerful we are then. You're that naive and that retarded. I'm dead serious. They could put that shit right in front of your face and you'd be like, wow, look at that. So what's Godzilla supposed to be interpretation from? He's an atomic weapon. He's an atomic bomb. Oh, he's supposed to be a interpretation of the nuke that happened in Japan. Oh my fucking God. No, he's supposed to be a representation of us. That is who he is. Godzilla is you and me. Okay? That's why when he does his nuclear breath, his tail from the end of it goes to the top of his head, like a Kundalini serpent rising. Did you thought about that? Or you just want to fucking bark because you like to bark? This is common fucking sense. You can see this shit. No one didn't have to tell me this shit. I already saw it. That's a problem with people. You tell them some of this information, and then they'll be like, oh, where'd you find this? I didn't find it. Yeah, because you're fucking lazy. You're lazy. That's why I have a problem with my people. You're fucking goddamn lazy. You want someone else to do the information for you. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You want to question a lot of shit, but yet you don't want to fucking research for shit. That's your fault. That's your fault. That's literally your fault. You're not going to spend a whole day researching. Oh, I'm tired. I'm doing this and that. I just want to relax. That's your fault. That's your fault. You want to relax on a system that wants you dead. Okay, so go ahead, relax. No. Go ahead, relax. So when this shit all goes down, you can relax, and then your whole house starts collapsing. No, don't move. Relax. No. Mother Nature will take you. Will take care of you. Yeah, Mother Nature is just gonna grab you from the surface and kill you. All right, for you being a dumbass. Seriously. And at that point, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're my friend, family member. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna stick around with stupidity people when this shit goes down. That's why I told my friends and family that when this shit goes down, don't find me. Don't find me. I'll be gone. I'll be gone. I'll be looking for you. But if you're not around, you're not around. I will find that out all by myself anyways. Okay? Because you guys don't know what's happening, what's going to happen to this planet. Okay? You guys are literally thinking that the government is going to march into your fucking goddamn door and take you without any consequences or you fighting back. Are you stupid? Are you that stupid? If you don't want to fight back against the government, then that is your problem. You want to die. All right? I get it. We're already dead. But then fight. If we're already dead, then fight. You have nothing to lose. What do you have to lose except for your physical body? These motherfuckers know if they kill you in the physical realm, you literally transcend to a spiritual realm, and you can come back here. Oh, it's going to take this much years and shit like that. Who told you that? I know reincarnation is a thing and shit like that, but you still have the authority to, when you do die, to come back over here and kick these motherfuckers' asses. It's called the astrogram for a reason. Where do you go when you sleep or die, you idiot? You go back to there. In that area, they can't fucking do anything to you. They can't. They can't do anything to you. Why do you think they stuck you down here? They stuck you down in a solid form, not a liquid or gas form, because they know they cannot beat you in a liquid and gas form. So they decided to translate you into a solid form. You see how that worked? You see how that is? Okay? Seriously. When you die, you become liquid and then gas, man. Mostly gas, but still. Look at your soul. Your soul is full of plasma, dude. If you're a carbon, you have a soul. It's full of plasma. That's the original you. That is what you actually look like. You don't look... This physical body that you have is just a projection. It is. It is. You just make it real because of your fucking brain, dude. You make it real because you think it is real. That's your fault, not mine. All right? Seriously. These fucking government motherfuckers are trying to tell you that this is real and shit like that. Like, I can cut your hand off right now and you feel it, yeah, in the physical realm, but in the astral realm, you still have your fucking goddamn arm and hand. Oh, but that doesn't... I'm like, what? Stop balking and listen. How about that? How about that? How about you stop balking and start fucking goddamn listening? And maybe you actually learned something. And if you didn't agree with that, then why are you doing in this video? Seriously, I know I'm getting on a tangent here, but still, it has to be said. It has to be said. Don't be that stupid and that naive, man. If you're that stupid and that naive, then when the shit goes down, you'll be fucking in the fetal position all the time. Seriously. When I tell people what's, I won't be scared of this and that because I know what's going to happen, they have an attitude being like, well, no, you will act like that. I'm like, no, I wouldn't. Because I know what's happening. You don't know what's happening because you don't want to get connected to the planet. You don't want to stomp your fucking feet on the fucking goddamn ground or grass or wood and meditate for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 30 minutes a day. That's too hard for you. That's too hard for you. Because, I'm tired. I just got out of work. I just got out of school classes. I just want to lay down and do this and be comfortable. Yeah, you see, you want to be comfortable. You don't want to vibrate so high and be in the movement. We're atoms of this planet. Shout out to Remedy H. It's true. We're atoms of this planet. What do atoms do inside your body? They move. Okay? Okay? You're supposed to move. What do you think they made winter? Oh, winter is not a thing. I just told you they put us into a solid state. What does winter do? Put you in a solid state. That's what they do to nature. They do that to nature. They put her in a solid state during winter. That's not supposed to happen. She's supposed to be vibrating high, 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 a gas form of vibration, basically. Why is that so hard for some people to comprehend? Did you smoke coke? Are you doing something stupid to fuck up your brain? Are you drinking the fluoride water? Because if you're doing all that shit, you wouldn't even fucking agree with me. You would be like, well, this and that. But like, yeah, this and that. Go ahead, you can have your own viewpoint. But I'm telling you the fucking goddamn truth and nothing but the fucking goddamn truth. Right? I might get some things wrong, but they're so small compared to the vast fucking goddamn thing that's more important. Because you want to pay attention to the small stuff that I got wrong instead of the huge thing that I got right. Because that's the people that want to hang out with you, and that's the people that want to fucking associate with your life. It doesn't matter if it's your friends or family like that. All right? So you'll find someone that is a fucking idiot like that. Seriously. And to be honest, those idiots don't deserve my time of day. They don't have my space. Mainly because you don't have an open mind. You don't have an open mind. You don't have an open mind. Oh, well, having an open mind is having different views and all that shit. Yeah, but if it's a lie, and I know it's a fucking lie, but you don't think it's a lie because you haven't done research, I'm not going to listen to you. You idiot. How does that make sense? Does that make sense? You having knowledge that's totally wrong, but you still want me to fucking listen to your stupid, fucking retarded ass. I'm not listening to you. The fuck, why should I? Other than that, that should prove to me that you're more dumber than the average Joe. That you're more dumber than all these fucking goddamn Caucasian people that know who the fuck we are. Like Lemony H said, these fucking orcs, these Saxons know who we are, but we don't know who we are. The fuck is wrong with that shit? What the fuck is wrong with that shit? I just pointed out in this video that we are cartoon characters. We can't get blown up. We can't get killed. For crying out loud, they made the atomic bomb out of us. They study us. They look at our organs and see what ticks, what happens if you do this and that. And if a big explosion happens, guess what? They found something that they can use against us or against some of their own people. They don't give a fuck. Come on, man. It's all about science and fucking knowledge and thinking outside of the box, man. But no, you don't want to think outside of the box. You don't want to think outside of the box, outside of the box, outside of the box, because it's too much for you. You are scared to look outside of the box because you will find something that you don't like, which is you. It is. Most of the time, what you feel is yourself. Okay? So none of this shit of saying, oh, I don't want to look outside of the box, outside of the box, outside of the box. Yeah, because you see more layers of yourself that you don't like. And you have to cope with it and learn how to cope with it, or also learn how to look at it and be like, oh, okay, let me take care of you. Let me learn from you. Let me find out why it's like this. That's when you do shit like that, that's love, baby. That's love for yourself. It really is. And if you don't do that, you don't have love for yourself at all. You don't have love for yourself at all. I don't care who you are. If you don't have that type of mindset, if you don't fucking think like that, then you hate yourself. You hate yourself. You hate yourself so much and you want someone else to take care of you. Too fucking goddamn bad. No one's not going to take care of you. Okay? Seriously. No one isn't. So going back to this video. So again, sorry for that tangent, but if you're going to talk shit like that, I'm going to give you a whole big fucking goddamn speech. And if you're not listening, well, guess what? It's just not for you. Why are you doing this video? Get out of here. You're wasting my time and you're wasting your fucking lazy ass time where you could just be in the corner sucking your goddamn thumb while I know my brothers and sisters are coming here and I need to get fucking goddamn ready. What are you doing? 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 Are you building? Are you meditating? Are you knowing thyself? What are you doing? Let's go back to the video. It's almost done.
Violence became a stylized part of minstrel show slapstick, which made its way into animation and carried forward into 20th century cartoons. Which brings us back to Jay-Z and those cartoon figures in the story in BoJay. The song and the animation remind us that no matter how far the depiction of black people has come, history is very much with us.
Still, nigga. Still, nigga. Because that's what we are. We're still niggas. We're still dragons. We're still nagas. Remember that shit, baby. All right? Seriously. So the video that I was talking about looking at, yeah, you see that picture right there? That picture right there has, I think Bobby Hemmett showed that sculpture too in one of his lectures. And when I saw that shit, I'm just like, look at that. So if anyone looks at the racist cartoons and gets offended about the big lips and all that shit, you should look at statues. We interpret ourselves with those stuff too. All right. And then going back, like I said, cartoons are exaggerated form anyways. So, and plus at the end of the day, look at Superman. You know how they show how Superman is? Guess what? The way Superman is and the way Goku is 10 times is what he's supposed to be. They're not gonna give you the accuracy of what we used to be, guys. For crying out loud, we can look at these motherfuckers and literally tell them from limb just by looking at them. Okay? Seriously. Have you ever seen the Umbrella Academy in season 2? In that opening, the sister, Allison, she's like, I heard a rumor, your head explode. And then and that voice, that vibration came to these orcs' head and exploded. That's the power that we have, man. That's the power we have. Don't deny what your ancestors and who you used to be, man. You want to deny that shit? Then you know what? Then if you deny that shit, then I don't want to know you. I don't want to know you, or I don't want to be next to you, because that type of shit, get away from me. Get away. I want my people to know who they are. I don't want to be surrounded by people that don't know who they are and want to be all this religious type shit or have a different mindset, mainly because they don't believe in God or some shit like that. Too fucking bad. You do realize you are a God, right? Seriously. So you're saying that, oh, I don't believe in God, you don't believe in yourself. So why the fuck you watching this video? You don't believe in yourself. So why will you agree to me who you are? Idiot. Seriously. Duh, it's common fucking sense. Common sense, man. Seriously. Oh, but I'm talking about the guy that rules this world. There is no guy that rules this world. It's just orcs, guys. That's the guy you're talking about. These white people. You're stronger than them. You're more powerful than them. There's a reason why these orc women want to have sex with you. Not just because if you do have sex with them, guess what? It stops your blood, stops your former ancestors, your former family members from coming here. And another point is that they want that to happen so our species can die out. But that's impossible. Very impossible. Guys, you don't know that our cosmic brothers and sisters are so advanced and so high knowledgeable that they can literally come here. When the time comes, they can literally come here and look at the mixed children and take that part that is not part of carbon and take it out and they'll be fully carbon. That's the science that we are. That's the things that we know, guys. We need to go back to that shit. But none of you guys don't want to believe that shit. Some of you guys don't want to believe in that shit. The thing is, it's not even about a belief. It's about knowing. Knowing who your ancestors were and knowing how powerful they were. Okay? Belief is something that is within. Knowing is something that you just know. Why? Because you've done your research and you know thyself. You fucking meditated, man. But some 50-year-old and 40-year-old would be like, well, I don't know what you're talking about, so you must be lying. No, you don't know what I'm talking about because you haven't done your research and you want to listen to a fucking goddamn Bible. And you want to be like, oh, we're sinned. We all sinned. We all sinned. We all sinned. Ah! You mean we all fell into skin? There, I said it. I said it. If you haven't caught that without people telling you,
then you're dumb. Then you're dumb. Sometimes you do need to get a reminder for some people. You'd be like, oh shit, yeah, that is true. Thank you for reminding me, you know? But other times, people just want to be like, because they don't know. And that's fine if you don't know. But if you acting like you do know, please don't act like that. Don't act like you do know when you don't fucking know at all whatsoever. Okay? Going back, like I said, I might get a few things wrong. But is it a lot? To be honest, from my experience, no. Everything has been right. Sometimes when I see shit on social media, guess what? I watch it on TV, or my friends watching it. Now I get it. They want you. I get it. Oh, the way that they put on social media is the way you want. Yeah, but you're taking control. If you stomp on the ground, took control of your life, guess what? Everything that you like, anything that you enjoy, anything that resonates with you will come more further. At least from my experience. That's just my experience. Your experience is different from mine, and that's fine. That is totally fine. It is. It's totally fine. But don't have a stupid, fucked up experience and expect me to believe your sorry shit. Your sad story. Oh, hold on. Let me get a small violin to, sing your sad fucking song because, oh, you didn't know thyself. Man, that's not a problem. That's your problem. Literally. How's that my problem? It's not my problem that you holding yourself back. It's not my problem that you don't think that you're a fucking champion. That you don't think that you are the people that made the pyramids. It's not my fault that you don't know that. That's the thing. It's not your fault that you didn't know that. But it is your responsibility to know that. Because you're an adult now. You're not a child anymore. Okay? You have countless opportunities to fucking research and know thyself and know what's going on around here. But do you do it? Some people here don't. Why? Because they want to be fucking comfortable. They want to be comfortable. They want to be comfortable. They want to be comfortable. I don't know why you want to be comfortable. Why you want to be comfortable knowing that the Caucasian race wants you dead. All of you. It doesn't matter if they want to be your friends. They still want you dead. It's a deep subconscious level. Stop thinking that, oh, no, it's just some white people want to do that. Oh no, maybe it's just the white men and not the white chicks. I stupid. All right. Sorry. Are you stupid? But I'm going to have to end this video right now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Be safe and take care.